probably me.
It is.
Thanks for taking the call. Here's what I'd like to ask about. It's a satellite office. And particularly, I'm asking because, Dan, I noticed you have a few satellite offices, and I think you've talked about Regus offices in the past. And it also appears that some lawyer friends, allow you to use their office, and you state that on your website. But when I ask the people at Foster about this, like for myself, they're fairly negative on a satellite office unless it's going to be a manned traditional office. Considering the satellite office, the Regis-style office, about an hour away from my current location, and the primary motive for that is not to man it, but it's to have a place for clients to come meet with me and at that location that would be more convenient for them. And also, if Google would give me credit for that satellite office in some fashion, then that would be great too. But that's a good comment on.
No, look, it's a great question. And so a couple things you need to know is that Tom and I don't agree on everything. And his team and my team don't agree on everything. However, we have multiple satellite offices and we like them. So there's a couple of layers actually to the question. Number one, using a satellite office to expand your internet search reach is off and on. Again, if I have a satellite office in Fredericksburg, Virginia, which is about an hour away from me, and I've got to be willing to feed the internet content, video content, article content, blog content about Fredericksburg. And so that's a resource thing. Now, we have, our clients love it, frankly, when we say, oh, by the way, we can meet you in Fredericksburg or Dumfries or Reston or anything like that. And so from an overall marketing standpoint and overall service to client standpoint, we think it's a good thing. I don't really see a negative. Now, what you'll hear from some of the SEO folks is that with putting up addresses, it can mess with whatever Google's local search flavor of the week is, because that's one of the things in the Pigeon. Pigeon is not the word Google used, but Pigeon, somebody made that up. In the Pigeon algorithm update is, as I understand, all about sort of local search. And so that goes hot and cold. And what Google is saying, again, is, look, we don't want you to try to game the system. And so you've got 20 lawyers in a Regis office all using the same suite number and stuff. I mean, that worked for a while. But that's really not an argument to not create content and video and do whatever else, and maybe even run print advertising in an area that's an hour away from your main office. Those aren't arguments against that, right? Those are just saying, be careful if you think you're going to get automatic SEO credit or boost by opening an office an hour away and just listing it on local directories. That can, I guess, confuse Google. But those aren't arguments, in my view, for not doing exactly what you're talking about. We like them. Our clients like them. You'll have to look at your own state bar. Everyone on the line, look at your own state bar rules. And our state bar responded to mine and made me change some things. And so the language at the Benglass Law site about our satellites has now been approved by the Virginia State Bar. But consumers don't care. They're looking for some convenience. And when I meet someone at one of these small outlying offices, I tell them, look, you can drive to Fairfax City, and it's a lot of traffic there. You can come see my real office with lots of offices and books and all that sort of stuff. And they kind of just laugh and accept it. And today, the reality is so much stuff is done by phone and fax, and not even fax so much, but email and video and Skype, that I don't see a good argument against it. The arguments for it in terms of SEO aren't as strong today as they were at one point.